The only way that liberation comes to a people is by educating their children to liberate themselves.
So when you are yourself and you're comfortable in yourself, you are like a light, a beam for other African children. So we are very proud of them today because they have told us that they are proud of themselves, they are proud of their families, they represent their families, they represent their community, and they are going to be brilliant ambassadors for our people as they become older. So this is their day, brothers and sisters. So let's just give them a big hand. AYANNA will be giving out the Kumba Award. There are 3 awards today, sisters and brothers. The first one is the Kumba Award, which is for always expressing yourself with depth, power and beauty, always in the nature of your Africanness. And this award, that's the motto of the Alkebulan Academy of Excellence. So our first award goes to Prince Caden Brown, the Kuumba. The Kuumba Award will be given to Princess Larissa Almeida. Princess Safaya Mohammed. Princess Zahira Mohammed. Princess Kaya Mohammed. Princess Amara Kwamina.
As you know, I do language and communication with the children. We call it Medinefa. What does Medinefa mean?
Beautiful word and beautiful speech.
And why do we do Medinefa?
To learn how to speak and write beautifully.
Right.
Princess KIANGA Popo Heru. Prince Asar Yebiman. Prince Elijah Mohammed, the Kuumba Award.
I just want to commend all the pupils for their excellent work, some above that level. When I took on the role of maths, one of the briefs I was given was to really work on their tables, their times tables. There's been significant improvement in the children's times table in both Monomatapa and in Ghana class. to the point that where now randomly we can just hit the children with any tables and they're going to be firing it back at us. There is a healthy attitude and aptitude in the children. We want to continue, we want to finish off fractions, but we want to go into some geometry as well, give them the opportunity to do some working out areas and basically, but making it more of a fun activity. So obviously at this level they're learning and having a great deal of fun. We're going to use a lot more materials as well. We also want to look at some GCSE papers and really start, because I feel the children have the ability to get into this GCSE thing now, demystify the whole things, and basically, hopefully, they'll be encouraged to do their GCSE early.
Princess Na Dede Tego. Prince Kimani Mohammed.
There's certain, topics or themes that are set in our calendar every year. So as well as doing the Windrush, we stopped in December and we looked at Kwanzaa, and that's set in our calendar. And also in February, we stop what we're doing in February and we look at OMOWALE Malcolm X, because that's set in our calendar as well. So in May, we always cover something on ALD, no matter, even if it's just 2 or 3 weeks.
It's wisdom, knowledge, overstanding, keen insight, exceptional perception, and authoritative utterance. Those are the principles of the Djibouti Award, and it is in recognition of a year of diligent application and academic accomplishments in the following subjects. The following subjects are for Prince Rafiki Mohammed:
English language and communication, African world history, maths, and arts and crafts.
In the following subjects:
English language and communication, maths, arts and crafts, and African world history.
Djibouti Achievement Award for Princess KIANGA Popo Heru in the following subjects:
English language and communication, maths, arts and crafts, African world history.
Asar Yebiman in the following subjects:
of English language and communication, African world history, arts and crafts, and maths.
Elijah Mohammed in the following subjects:
English language and communication, African world history, arts and crafts, and maths.
Arts and crafts, just to remind sisters and brothers, in the Alkebulan Academy of Excellence, it really is an opportunity for the children just to express themselves, feel confident, because just like in if it's English, maths, or what have you, are taught to write, you are taught to do joint up handwriting, you are taught to do maths. When it comes to art, children are kind of like left until they're much older. Than if you've got the gift from birth, then fine, and if you haven't, just go, I can't draw. So I just take the focus off of your ability to draw or not, and more in terms of them just expressing themselves culturally. Na Dede Tego in the following subjects:
African world history, maths, arts and crafts, English language and communication. Chess on here as well. Chess? Chess, 100 meters.
And last but not least, Prince Kimani Mohammed in the following subjects:
English language and communication, arts, crafts, maths, and African world history.
So in Bukongo class, we have quite a few SEBAs now in Bukongo class. There's myself, there's Sister Kai, there's Sister Anawa, and there's also Brother Abiomi who teaches on a rotational basis. And the way we kind of run the class is like on, we have like ring games, and then we have a topic, and then, so we have ring games and a topic. And we usually from say 10 till half 11, so only about an hour and a half we have the children for. And we, the children do things like, say in September, we start with like working towards Kwanzaa, so we do different things around Kwanzaa in arts and craft most of the time. Because a lot of the children in Bukongo class, they don't actually write, so we do a lot of our arts and craft, a lot of sticking, drawing, colouring, etc. Yeah? And the children, they do enjoy doing that. Then we did work around OMOWALE Malcolm X, and we did work around Kwame Nkrumah and ALD.
My name is Princess Kianga, and I'm 8 years old. When I'm 6, I wrote a riddle for the young one, and it's called Tasty Fruit. I can be different colours. I can be red.
Okay, stop a moment. You have to tell them who you're speaking to. Yeah, to tell them that they try and guess. Yeah, they've got something to them.
Let's try and guess the answer.
Wait, Kianga, say I'm going to read a riddle, and you have to try and guess the answer.
I'm going to read a riddle. You have to try and guess the answer.
Hands up. Put your hand up.
Put your hand up. Not that.
Not yet. Let me do that.
I can be different colours. I can be red. I have a stem in my head. I am juicy. What am I? Apple. Yeah.
This is given in recognition of a year of exemplary conduct and discipline. Now we're saying throughout the year, you have demonstrated 100% or even 90% of good conduct, exemplary behavior, self-discipline. This is what SEBA AMOSU is trying to teach in his philosophy classes. And Ma'at being the foundation, the principle of that. This award usually goes to a few children, a small handful of children who have represented that. We do not, as a Djibouti award, Bukongo class is not awarded for Djibouti or Ma'at Exemplar. They're too young at the moment to assess them in that way. But this year, we have 2 children where we are awarding. And the first will go out to Prince Esa Yebemen for the Ma'at Exemplar Award. The Ma'at Exemplar Award goes to Princess Kianga Popo Heru. I think we also take this opportunity as well. Stand up Princess Nadede. Nadede obviously was on form at the sports day, and she kind of slipped the other couple of years. She wasn't running the CM speed, but this year she's on form and obviously got her gold medal. But also she is the chess champion for the Tujionge tournament. So let's say hello, please.
Okay, my name is SEBA AMOSU, and The name of the organisation that I'm a part of is Mind Over Body. Mind Over Body was established in September of 2013. It was established by two people, so there's two branches of Mind Over Body. There's the one in London, which is primarily run by myself, and there is the one in Birmingham, which is run by Chess Tutor Asante. Some people may know Chess Tutor Asante already because he was a part of the organisation Alkebu-Lan here when he was here in London, and he used to live here in London. So Asante had established Mind Over Body in 2013, and the goal of Mind Over Body, well, the first thing that we set up, we wanted to set up something that could bring children together. So we established the Chess Academy. So the Chess Academy was the beginnings of Mind Over Body. Since then, our first goal was to bring children from London and Birmingham together, which we started in 2014, April of 2014. In fact, April 16th, 2014 was when we started our very first chess tournament, which had London and Birmingham children in it. We have now run 6 of them. So we've run 6 chess tournaments. We've run 4 in Birmingham and 3 here. Which leads me to the chess club here in Mama Africa Culture Shop. It started here in, if my memory serves correctly, October 2016 was when I first came here, and since then, from December, I then began to run my own tournaments, because we did tournaments annually, but we didn't do any tournaments here in London until December of 2016. And I decided that instead of just doing a normal chess tournament with just normal chess boards, I wanted to bring a concept that people could relate to. So I came up with a chess tournament where the end game would be that the last players would play on this board. So the reason why we wanted to do this is because me and Asante had a conversation about symbolism, and we wanted for the children to have that concept of Africa in their mind consistently. So every time there was a chess tournament, like how you had the red, black and green flag, that also goes on the table with this. So every time there's a chess tournament, the children are going to see this and they're going to be asking questions. We also wanted to make sure that that when they start the game, that instead of it being whites first, we wanted it to be blacks first. And the reason why we did that is because one thing that I was listening when children would play, and they would always say, I want to be whites first, I want to be whites first, I want to be whites first. Yeah? And I just wanted to split that around.
Right, during the 40s, yes? During the 1940s, 500 African people from the Caribbean came to Britain. In which year? In which year did they come?
1948.
Exactly. Yay. Name the ship that the 500 African people travelled on to come to the UK.
Empire Windrush.
Empire Windrush, that's right.
Black Boss got 9 and Black Captain's got 8.
Right. Okay, so parents, that's what we covered last year. Right down, everybody. Right down.
We are now going to Paul Forward, the spiritual leader of the Alkebulan Revivalist Movement. He's also the director for the Alkebulan Academy of Excellence and co-head for the Ma'at Academy of Excellence.
Because I must also commend all of the parents of the Watoto, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, the aunties, the uncles, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, who have put their faith in this institution, the Alkebulan Academy of Excellence, for so many years, bringing your children and trusting your children to us.
Word.
Your most precious divine gift.
Word.
Your children, you put them in our hands.
That's right.
Every Imani day for several hours. You go away and you trust that we will do our best by them. And on top of that, you need a little financial contribution as well.
Yes.
That is such I don't think there's a greater compliment than one that one can pay another, and to put the most precious gift, your children's future, in the hands of people in our community who are doing work. So I really want to commend you all, and for all the areas of support that you've given the Alkebulan Revivalist Movement for many, many years. And indeed, the Watoto, let me just say again, even though, yes, we have awarded them, which means that we have recognized and we have acknowledged them, but let me just say once more, collectively to you all, you are all so beautiful.
That's right.
You are all so gifted. You are all so talented. You are all so blessed. And we are blessed to have you at our disposal every Imani day, to pour our love into you, our culture, our consciousness, our spirituality, and what knowledge we have. And we are just thankful that you have been so receptive over the years. Can we hear our Watoto? That we are not serious about liberation unless we take control of the education of our children. Because it is through our children that we will be a liberated people.
That's right.
That the only way that liberation comes to a people is by educating their children to liberate themselves. Education occurs in the context always of culture, of national politics. Are you all with me, brothers and sisters?
Yes.
Education always occurs within the context of a culture, within the context of a national politics, which means nation building.